They say dead men tell no tales. But the ones who saw too much, they were erased. November 22nd, 1963. 3 shots in Dallas. A president falls, and the world is told it was one man, Lee Harvey Oswald. But behind the headlines, another story was unfolding. A story told through whispers, funerals, and files that went missing. A story made of silence, doubt, and fear. Dorothy Kilcullen was the only journalist to interview Jack Ruby behind closed doors. She told her friends she had uncovered something explosive. A few weeks later, she was found dead in her bed. Barbiturates and alcohol in her system, no suicide note, and all her JFK files gone. Lee Bowers worked high in a railroad tower overlooking the infamous grassy knoll. He saw 2 strange men standing where no one should have been. He heard things that didn't match the official story. 2 years later, he died in a mysterious car crash. No skid marks, no explanation. Just one more voice, silenced. William Pitzer was a Navy officer who worked in the autopsy room where JFK's body was examined. He was rumored to have photos, even footage, that contradicted the official findings. He told friends he feared for his life. Then he was found dead, gunshot to the head. Ruled a suicide, despite evidence suggesting otherwise. David Ferry, deeply connected to New Orleans mob figures, the CIN Lee Harvey Oswald was set to testify in a major case. He was found dead in his apartment in 1967, cause a brain hemorrhage, no foul play, they said. But the timing was perfect. Aledia Del Valle, Ferry's associate, was found murdered the same day. Beaten, shot, left in the street like trash. And they weren't the only ones. Over the next few years, more than a dozen people tied to the assassination died under strange, violent, or unexplained circumstances. Some, like reporter Bill Hunter and Tim Koth, were found shot not long after being in Jack Ruby's apartment. Others, like Oswald's landlady Earlene Roberts and taxi driver William Laley, died in bizarre or unlikely ways: heart attacks, car crashes, freak accidents. One woman was strangled, another was poisoned. Still another was simply found dead in her bathtub. None of them lived long enough to finish their stories. By 1967, researchers counted over 18 mysterious deaths. A London actuary calculated the odds of that happening by chance at over 100,000 trillion to 1. But the deaths didn't stop there. Years later, more names would be added to the unofficial list. FBI agents, doctors, witnesses, people who saw too much, said too much, asked the wrong questions, and one by one, they disappeared. Into cold cases, empty graves, and redacted files. They say Oswald acted alone. But if that's true, why did so many others die? This is Arcane After Dark. And when it comes to secrets this deep, silence isn't just golden, it's deadly. Until next time, trust no one, sleep with the lights low. And remember, sometimes the most dangerous thing is knowing too much.